TikTokers in the highs. Wealthy risers. Did you hear me? I say wealthy risings. Come on in. Wealthy risings, sir. Wealthy risings, ma'am. Come on in. Did you hear me? I said you could come on in and gather around. Yeah, that you can do. You have the ability and the agility to do all things but fail. That's the only thing that I'm requiring that you do not do is fail. That's basically it. How's everything going? It feels good in here this morning. How does it feel to you? Because your feeling will determine a lot. Did you hear me? I say your feeling of how you feel about a certain situation will determine a lot. How far you go and how fast you get there, sir. Did you hear me, ma'am? Cousins in the earth, come on in. All of the cousins in the earth, just come on into the assignment. You have no reason not to come on in and gather around the table. It just feels good right now. You know what I'm talking about? I say it just feels good. I think that will supersede the true understanding of it all. If it feels good to you, sir, then you're on your way, in spite of what it might look like. In spite of what it might really truly be. I just said if you feel that it's a good thing, that's an elevated thing, that it's a, it's an uplifting thing, that it's a, looking at the positive side of the hourglass more so than the negative. And if you can do that, then at the same time, you're on your way. You're on your way to the whole alkaline conscientiousness of it all. Just have alkaline conscious thoughts. In spite of what it might look like and in spite of what it might be. But if you feel the opposite of that, if you just feel it, you got to feel good. You're going to have to feel excellent. You're going to have to feel advanced. You're going to have to feel achieved. You're going to have to feel it. Because when you start to feel it, that's what exudes the activation of it all into the atmosphere. Is when you feel good, when you feel blessed, when you feel abundant, when you feel cognitively aware. Yeah, that makes it all better. I don't know. I feel good. I just cut this one on right here. Said, elevate your home, elevate your atmosphere, or elevate your environment, or elevate your energy, elevate your frequency, or elevate your aura. This music offers that to you. And so at the same time, y'all know when I seen that, I just clicked it. I was like, yeah, that's it. Y'all can feel that? Can you feel it? Ooh-wee. You're going to have to feel your way through. Even when sometimes you might not have the ability to see. You might not even have the ability to taste it at that moment. They give you all the 5 senses and say you got the feeling, the taste, the smell, the hearing, the sight. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's more. I'm just here to let you know there's more. And so as I sat here this morning, as I sat here this afternoon, having been one day after my 3rd-year celebration, my 3rd-year anniversary, my 3rd year of giving birth to the Hourglass Era. The era by which we stand in, ma'am, is the Hourglass Era. And it's the era by which you have to be cognitively aware of the pH in your body. And so at the same time, you know, saying the creator of all things said, tell the story. I say, tell the story so he can get the glory. And so I come in here and tell my story, y'all. I come in here and let you know that the pH in your body is significant. Yes, it is. The power of hydrogen in your body has significant value. You might as well understand that all 3 components of you, which is your spirit, your mind, and your body, must be alkaline. It must remain here on the top side of the hourglass. This is all of your achievements, all of your advancements, all of your accolades in the earth. This is all of the lower vibrational constructs in the earth down here. I'm just here to let you know that I go back to my original assignment, is to tell the mind of the people that the pH in your body and all 3 components, your spirit, your mind, and your body, must be alkalinic in order for you to self-actualize and become the best version of yourself that you can become. And so at the same time, y'all know I came with the word, right? I said, I came with the word, right? I came with the word. I came. Yeah, I did with a word, right? That word was to tell the mind of the people that the wind is coming. The W-I-N. Yeah, it's coming, y'all. I say the wind is coming. The W-I-N is coming. That's the word. W-I-N is coming. I have a semicolon behind that statement. Did you hear me? Ooh-wee. I said I have a semicolon. Y'all know what a semicolon is. Y'all know that. I gotta take y'all back to middle school. What grade were we in when we had to put a semicolon there in the space behind a certain statement? You put a semicolon, a dot, and a comma. It's not 2 dots. It's not a colon. It's a semicolon, a dot, and a comma. Right. So I'm here to let you know that the wind is coming. And it's on its way. Don't lose hope and don't throw in the towel. Don't fall into the acidic side of thought. This is my 3rd-year anniversary of speaking into your mind. I by now should have the ability, sir, to tell you this. I say right now, at the moment, I should have the ability to tell you this, like as a thought provoker. I'm only here for only one reason and one reason alone. And that's to tell you that the wind is coming. Semicolon. But y'all know throughout the grammar and grammatical errors and the grammatical punctuations and all these grammatical things that they have taught us in school, that semicolon is symbolic. Y'all act like y'all don't know. You feel me? Come on into the assignment. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I am your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. I never give you anything under intellectual content. I'm also your podcast professor. Yes, I am. In spite of what it might be, or how you might feel, that does not negate the fact that I'm your professor. In the spirit realm. Ooh-wee. And so, at the same time, since I've been called to this, at the same time, since I've been chosen for this, I might as well go ahead and give it to you blood raw. Did you hear me, sir? Hey, all the emperors and the kings in the earth, did you hear me? Bro, my man, My brother, has your thought provoker here to provoke nothing but thought? I'm just here to let you know your win is coming. You got to stay faithful, though. You're going to have to stay mindful, though. You're going to have to still continuously walk in the awareness that it's coming, that it's here, that you got to feel it. You got to be fascinated with the wind. You got to be fascinated with the whole construct of it all, that it's yours and it's your birthright to win. It's all wrapped all the way, tied all the way down up into your DNA, sir. Ooh-wee. And so as Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker, as your health conscious coach to coach you into healthy thoughts and healthy living and healthy understanding and healthy comprehensions and healthy awarenesses of it all. And it's more with us than it is against us. But you got to feel the feeling. You got to feel it. So after that semicolon, did you hear me? I said after that semicolon, ma'am, that there's a semicolon behind that statement right there, that the wind is coming. You got to have the ability to say that for yourself. The wind. You can write it in the comments. The wind. The W-I-N. W-I-N is coming. Semicolon. And so, at the same time as your thought provoker, on my 3rd year anniversary, 3 years and 1 day, the creator of all things said ago. I say 3 years and 1 day ago, the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people, sir, that you're going to have to do this. You know what I'm saying? In spite of whatever you might have going on in life, you're going to have to do this for me. I've been standing here obedient ever since. Who can ever take that away from me? That I stood in my obedience. And I made it through the process. In spite of all the things that was happening in the background around me, I still made it here on the assignment for 3 years and 1 day. Yeah, I can sit and say I have done at least 97%. Did you hear me? I made a falter in the 3% projectile. I had a falter. But even on the days that I couldn't be here, my heart was still getting these downloads. My mind was still open to the obedience by which the creator of all things has called me and chosen me. So I am Kendrick B. Davis Sr., your thought provoker, your health conscious coach, your intellectual content creator, and I'm also your podcast professor. And so I came this morning as my 3rd year anniversary in 1 day. Today is the 16th, right? Yeah, so October 15th, 2022, the creator of all things said, open the laptop and speak. Speak into the mind of the people, sir. Whatever I tell you to say, say it. Open up your spirit and speak from your spirit. I don't know how to do nothing else but speak, but orate as an orator in the earth on my assignment, standing on my ding. 3 years later, don't feel no ways tired. You heard I said T-I-E-D. Don't feel no ways tired. You feel me? Tired. T-I-E-D. But at the same time, I'm still here. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. But I did come here with the word. And the wind is coming. The W-I-N is coming, semicolon. So at the same time, y'all know through grammatical punctuations and exclamation points and periods and question marks and dots and all these things that come with punctuations. The creator of all things said, put a semicolon there. So, after that semicolon, it can still be something that is, that coincide with the statement, the previous statement, or it can be something that was actually contradictory to the previous statement. Y'all see, I don't have to read that. All this right here bubbles out my spirit when I sit before the mind of the people, man. I don't have nothing written. All I'm doing is telling you that the wind is coming, semicolon. So at the same time, being that the wind, the W-I-N is coming, semicolon, I'm here to let you know that other part of that phrase. Don't let the wind, the W-H-E-N, concern you. Ooh-wee. And so I've said it. I came, I've saw, and I've conquered everything in these last 3 years that I had to conquer in order to still be here 3 years later, sir. I can say I was a success story. I can actually say I was a success story based on that fact alone. That so many of us 3 years ago on October 15th still might not even be doing the same thing that we set out to do. But at the same time, the creator of all things has called me to this, chosen me for a time like this, for me to speak. Open up your mouth, sir. Be the conduit. Be the perspective by which I have called you to be. I can say 3 years later, I don't feel no way. I just feel good. I don't feel, any type of way other than good, other than excellent, other than good job, black man, other than good job, black woman, good job. You made it 3 years later. If you are still here on the assignment by which has been placed on your life 3 years ago, you still doing good. You heard what I said. I said you still doing good. Yeah, you still good. You still doing pretty good. You heard me, ma'am? I said you still doing pretty good. If you still here 3 years later on your assignment, at your job, at your career, you done moved up, you done made advancements, you didn't stay stagnated, you have not, you had reached a glass ceiling at your career, and they said, listen, you either gonna stay here at this monetary value right here, or you gonna stay here at this very time right here, you're gonna stay right here. But guess what? You made a decision to move out and to launch out and go higher and go upward and go in. You incline. You incline from where you once were 3 years ago to where you are now. And so at the same time, I'm here to let you know that the win, by you making that conscious decision and then moving forward with it, it might have set you back a little bit because you got zero payments. You might feel as though it set you back, ma'am, because you had to go and spill a little stint in the hospital. You might have set you back a little bit because you might have got, a little small diagnosis of, you got arthritis, like myself. You might have got set back a little bit because you done got, got a pink slip on the job, and now, you gotta redo your reset in order to get to your next dimension and your next plateau and your next mountaintop. And so at the same time, you got a whole nother mountaintop. But sometimes, sir, you might have to go down through the valley. That's how you get to the next mountain, literally, without going down into a valley. If the next mountain down 3 years from now that, is bigger, and the creator of all things has sent you to the mountaintop on the other side, you might as well go ahead on and get ready to go down through some valleys. Ooh-wee. So sometimes, I don't know, something just told me to grab this. Sometimes you might have to go down through the valley. I don't know what just made me grab this. Did you hear me, man? I say sometimes in this thing called life, ooh-wee, it ain't gonna always be hunky-dory. Sometimes in this thing called life, you might have valley low experiences. Oh, I don't be sitting down here to say all this. I say I don't sit down here to even say all this. Something happens to me. So since I'm here on my assignment, and since we know that we got to go to the next valley, we got to go to the next mountaintop, the next plateau. Sometimes, since we already know that at the same time the wind is coming, semicolon, I just say don't let the WHEN concern you. I say don't even let the wind that happens concern you. All you have to know is stick and stay with the wind is coming, semicolon. So I'm just here to let you know that you might have to take your rod and your staff. Sometimes in this thing called life, you might have to just take your rod and your staff with you through the valley low experiences. Didn't he say it'll be a comforter? Your rod and your staff will comfort you through the valley low experiences. So I ain't even sit down here this morning to grab this. But sometimes you just gotta flow. And I don't have nothing else but purity in my heart towards the mind of the people. All I want to be is an encourager. All I want to be is an inspiration. Embody the inspiration. Embody it. Become encouraged. I say become encouraged with an ED on the end, past tense. Become encouraged. Yeah. So this is my 3rd year anniversary. I have some people on the line that started with me on day 1. I have people on this line that have jumped on since I've been in this journey. I have people that might be coming down the pipe, to join, or to, tap into this live on a daily basis. I'm not all the way there. All I know is I am obedient. And I made it to my 3rd year. That's substantial in the earth. That's substantial in the hourglass era by which we stand. Just for me to stand here and say, I've made it 3 years, ma'am, that's substantial. Nobody can take that away from me. And so, look back over 3 years of your life and see what you was into at that moment. And see, did you stand strong? And see, did you stand in the awareness? See, did you stand in your excellency? See, did you stand in your creative genius? You are a creative genius. You were created by a genius. Ooh-wee. You were created by the genius, the superior genius. Ooh-wee. Infinite wisdom. superiority. Yeah. So this was once connected, but I still believe it holds the power. A tree, a branch. Yeah, I believe that it still holds the power. It still holds the power. Yes, it does. Even in the midst of the disconnection, it still holds the power that it was once connected to. And so at the same time, since I came here this morning to tell you the wind is coming, sir. Amen. The wind is coming. Yeah, just don't let the wind concern you. The WHEN concern you. I know things are getting tight. I know you've been running up and down the road, going to and fro, taking care of other individuals that once took care of you. All I'm saying to do is be encouraged. Allow the inspirational aspect of you making sure that people around you is good. Will it all be perfect? No. But operate from a pure perspective. I think once you done gave the pure perspective by which you have to offer this world, what more can you, what more can be said? You heard what I said. What more can be said? What more can be said if you done gave your pure heart and a genuine, authentic, organic perspective by which you stand in the earth? As a human being, first and foremost, we all human out here. We all humans. Ain't no perfection. I said there is no perfection in humanity. Not from this perspective right here. And so I'm thankful, y'all. Sheila, thank you for chiming in through my 3rd year anniversary. Thank you for just listening. Thank you for just tapping in to the assignment. Thank you for conquering all the things that you have had to conquer in your own life. Every individual under the sound of my voice had to conquer something in their own life. They had to conquer something. You know what I'm saying? You had to matriculate through it. You had to go through all of it in order to become and still be standing here today. I said you had to come, you had to come into all of, you had to all the ups and the downs, the trials and the tribulations, the ins and the outs. Yeah. The successes and the struggles. All of it was counted as a part of the story. I say all of it was counted as a part of your story. All the inadequacies, all of the injustices, all of the things that's on the lower vibrational aspect of the dynamic. Yeah, all the low vibrational stuff. People that was around you was low vibrational, and they tried to bring your vibrations down by violating you because they were low vibrational. They were low vibrational, and they took advantage of circumstances by which they had the opportunity to do it, and then operated in it. All of it was a part of it, though, man. I say all of it was a part of it, sir. King, all of it was a part of it, man. You had to go in the system. You had to go incarcerated. You had to embody all that incarceration. Not only in your body, for your body, but your mind and your spirit could have been incarcerated right now, and you're free. So, since we walk in freedom of it all, since we walk in the 3rd year consciousness of it all of it was a part of it, sir. I say all of it was a part of it, man. Everything. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And so, since I'm here, since I got to go, and since we have to go to the next mountain, since we done crisscrossed over all the valleys, the shadows of death, he told us to fear no evil, because thy rod and thy staff will comfort. So grab your own rod and stretch it out. I say grab your own staff, man, and stretch out what you got. Walk in cognitive awareness, that you got so many things around you, so many ways to make money, so many opportunities, so many advancements, so many things all around you that you got to open your eyes to see. So many ways, all the opportunities, all of the advancements, all of the positive frequencies, all of the good vibrations. Tap into those things, all of it. So, since we're going to have to grab these rods, understand our staff, understand our victories, understand our opportunities, understand our frequencies, understand our vibrations, understand our energy, understand our aura. You step into a room, the whole room, the dynamic of the room changed because you stepped in it. And at the same time, it be happening all around you. As a chosen one, as soon as you step on the premises, something happens to other individuals. They go to their next level, and you sitting back watching like, how is these people getting? Before you walked in, nothing was popping. And as soon as you walk into the environment, they hit the lotto. You look at yourself and say, okay, everywhere I go is something good happening to others around me. As a chosen one, you know what I'm saying, you better tap in. Your season of abundance is coming. I say the wind is coming, sir. As I speak to myself, as I speak to the atmosphere, as I speak to the environment, as I speak to the tympanic membrane that's in your ear by which you have the ability to hear me, I'm just here to let you know that the wind is coming. Just don't let the WHEN concern you. Just tap into the wind. Tap into the understanding. Tap into the frequency. Tap into the environment. This is environment. This tree branch was just laying there in the forest, was once connected. And I needed help at the moment. Because of my chipped hip, I looked over. I say because of my chipped hip, I looked over and seen this branch. And it just made me just reach down and grab it. And this whole branch helped me through the rest of the forest as I walked through to go get grounded. Put my feet in the earth and put my feet over this water stream that come down through these mountains. I stepped in it, took my socks off, walked in it, walked in that energy, walked in that frequency. Needed this tree branch, and I looked down and it was right there as a rod, as a staff. And it helped me come all the way down through the mountain and back up out the valley. I never get rid of it. This came right on the lick of time, y'all. Just understand, baby boy. Hey, baby girl. This is my 3rd year speaking to your mind. Understand the concepts. Understand the precepts. Understand the value. Understand all of the worth. It's worthy. I say it's worthy. And so, since I have the capacity after this 3rd year, I'm going to just have fun. I say I have fun. I can say I've enjoyed the trials and the tribs. I've enjoyed the journey. Has it all been good? No. But has it all been bad? Absolutely not. No. Because I know the win. The win is already here. The WIN is here. It's already in your life. You just got to tap into the frequency of the win. You're going to have to embody the win. You might have to even write the word WIN on a bottle, a white sheet, a white piece of paper, and put it in the refrigerator and let the wind, the WIN, be saturated into that bottle of water, and then drink it. Drink the wind. Woo-wee. Oh no, I don't even sit down here to say all this. But I know that there's a frequency in that WIN. You might as well tap into the wind and embody it. Perpetuate wins. All around me, there's nothing but wins. WINS. There's nothing but wins all around me. Hoo-wee. So open your eye, that singular eye, and see the wind. I gotta go, y'all. It's been nothing but a blessing for these 3 years and 1 day. This is my 3rd year, 1 day anniversary. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I got my clear quartz on over here. Nothing but clarity, clear quartz. I got my brand new, amethyst right here. Yeah, I got the amethyst with me. I got my brand. You'll understand the understanding. I gotta go. Thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. Thank y'all for being here. It's such a beautiful feeling that I feel. I feel the feeling. I'm just here to let you know your win is coming. It's here. It has arrived. All I'm asking you to do is don't let the WHEN concern you to the point that you throw in the towel right before the WIN overtake you. Did you hear me? I say it's here to overtake you, sir. So I go on with that because at the same time, I understand the assignment. Y'all be blessed. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach and your intellectual content creator. But I'm also your podcast professor. Don't ever get that twisted. Y'all be blessed. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, TikTok. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings to YouTube. Peace and blessings. Thank y'all for coming in with me, bookies.